Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the match reaction. Manchester City 5, Everton 0. The Blues wearing their black watch kit, destroyed by the Sky Blues. There's not really that much to say. Everton went into this one knowing a victory would give them an opportunity to still get into Europe, unbelievably, despite the fact that they've been so poor at home this season. Game 38 meant they still had an outside opportunity of getting into Europe. Obviously, we knew we were without Seamus Coleman. We knew we were without James Rodriguez, but also Yerry Mina wasn't in the squad, or Josh King, both missing from the Everton squad that beat Wolves on Wednesday night. I thought Everton started the game quite well, to be honest. We had the opportunity, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Lovely ball by Gylfi Sigurdsson, Calvert-Lewin getting in behind and forcing Ederson to make a save. And Richarlison had a shot as well early on, and Everton given as good as they got, really. Manchester City obviously moving the ball better than us, but we were in the game at that stage, and then we just allowed ourselves to be undone. The first goal, City are just popping the ball off nicely. There's no movement from us. We don't run. We don't follow runners. The ball comes over to Kevin De Bruyne, and Mason Holgate has got De Bruyne, and he's got, I think it's Zinchenko on the outside, or Gabriel Jesus on the outside, and he can't go to De Bruyne. And Michael Keane makes a half-arsed attempt, really, to get in front of the ball. Instead of throwing himself at the ball and getting a block in, he allows De Bruyne to get it out of his feet and bend it beyond Pickford. And game plan went out the window then after 10 minutes. You know, it's a lovely finish, don't get me wrong, but Keane's got to do better for me. They go and close the ball now. And then 2 minutes later, Michael Keane again with the ball decides to run into 3 Manchester City players instead of passing it, loses the ball. They turn us quickly. They get Jesus on. He sends Ben Godfrey the shot and puts it beyond Pickford. And it's 2-0 after 14 minutes and it's game over. The game plan went out the window then, and Everton were chasing shadows for the remaining of the half, really. But we did get an opportunity to get back into the game. Richarlison running through. Ruben Diaz brought him down. There was no attempt to play the ball. In my opinion, it should have been a red card. I know there's an argument with double jeopardy with some things, but he made no attempt to play the ball. And for me, it should have been a red card. Gylfi Sigurdsson steps up, misses the penalty. But there's players encroaching, which the referee, you know, they looked at Ederson's position, whether he was on his line or off his line, about 5 times, but no one picked up the encroachment. And it's actually Kyle Walker has encroached as Sigurdsson hits it, and he's the one who gets the blocking from before Richarlison can get it back across. So the penalty, in my opinion, should have been taken again. We'd have probably missed it again, but there you go. And after that, you knew it was done. Maybe if it'd have been against 10 men, and maybe if Sigurdsson would have scored, you start thinking then could get something here. And then the second half was an embarrassment, really, from the players. Came out, didn't get tight to players. Not that they'd done it much in the first half, but certainly the second half, it was one-way traffic. It was like a testimonial game. It really was. We give a third goal away, really poor defending again, and Phil Foden knocks it in for 3-0. And the players looked to me then like they couldn't wait to get off the pitch. No one wanting to put a real shift in for the team, bar Jordan Pickford. And I can't really sit here and say anyone had a good game for us, because no one did. You know, nobody. They brought Sergio Aguero on, and of course we obliged by letting him score a couple of goals in his send-off game. And it only took a brilliant Jordan Pickford save. Well, 2 brilliant Jordan Pickford saves, to be fair, to deny him a hat-trick. That's how easy it was for him. The 4th goal is just shocking. Tom Davies losing the ball on the edge of our box. Mason Holgate not putting any kind of tackle in, or Michael Keane, and allowing Aguero to stab it into the far corner. And then the 5th goal, Keane and Godfrey deciding they don't need to mark him. And he's got a header and he planted it past Pickford. So a terrible, terrible way to finish the season. As it happened, even if we'd have won, we wouldn't have got Europe, because Spurs spanked Leicester. But we finished on such a low there. City obviously losing the game, which, let's be honest, it isn't unexpected. We've lost to probably the best team in Europe. But it's the manner in which you lose the game, and we just weren't on it, particularly in the second half. And there's a lot of soul searching, I think, now for the club to do this. They've got to get together and think about what the plan is. You know, Carlo Ancelotti's there. Have we given him the right players? Are we going to back him? You know, does Marcel Brands really know what type of player he should be buying for us? Because we've got to buy this summer fast, mobile, athletic players that can compete. And we haven't really done, you know, Godfrey and Decore, maybe last season. We need another 4 or 5 of them. Are we going to get them? Who knows? But that's what the challenge is now for the club this summer. But today leaves a bad taste in the mouth because a season when we've won 11 away games. We've only lost 4 away games. If you want to start looking for positives out of a season, then yeah, maybe that's it. But the way they've gone down today is embarrassing. And they should really be ashamed of themselves, the way they performed in that second half. Lose a game of football, no problem. Losing to the best team in the land, no problem. But do it with a little bit of application. Do it where they've had to carve you open. Because I don't believe any of the teams around us would have been beaten as easily as we were today. And that's a worry going into the summer. But there you go, 5-0. It's at the end of the season. It's a disappointing way to finish the season again. And we've now all got to stew over it for 10 weeks. That's it. Man of the match for me, Jordan Pickford. I don't think anybody else can even put themselves forward as a man of the match. Maybe in Kunku when he come on, but he wasn't that good either. But at least he tried to take the fight to him. But Jordan Pickford was the man of the match for me. There you go. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Make sure you check out Ped's match reaction and player ratings. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you want more videos, including daily life videos, join us on Patreon. See you later.